r/rules horror. Posted by u/severe meet 5603. Rules for dating my brother and coming home for dinner with us. Oh, hey! You're my brother's new partner? Oh, no. Don't worry, I think you're lovely. But we have some rules in this house that some of his exes didn't follow and, let's say they haven't been seen in a while. Rule 1: When you get to our house, don't come in unless I or my brother let you in. It likes to fool visitors. Wait for the person or creature to close the door in your face and then knock again. Repeat until one of us opens the door for you. Rule 2: If you smell cooking, you can go sit wherever you want to. But, if you smell blood, immediately head to my room. Nowhere else is safe. Not even my brother's room. Stay there for 15 minutes, then you're safe. Rule 3: Do me a favor, don't follow the rules with smiles at the end. She still is obsessed with my brother and wants you dead. Rule 4: Go compliment my mother's cooking. She doesn't like you, she's a complete boy mom and hates anyone who comes between her and her precious son. If you don't, she'll poison your food. Rule 4.5: Mama loves you, no need to compliment her cooking smile. Rule 5: I may be the least favorite child, but the creatures here like me, so be nice to me. Rule 5.5: Be mean to me, nobody likes me smile. Rule 6: Father likes you, he's your best bet besides me to survive. I know, your boyfriend should be defending you, but mom's cleaning toxins have gone to his head so he can't do much. Rule 7: Here are the creatures you should and shouldn't talk to or interact with. If they're beside mom, don't even spare them a glance. If they're beside me, you may talk or look at them, they like you. Please be nice to them. If they're beside father, you can look at them, just don't talk to them. If they're beside my brother, God bless your soul. Those are his exes that failed to follow our rules and want revenge. Rule 8: I nor anyone in this house cares if you do or don't like the food. Eat it. As long as you complimented mother's cooking, it won't be bad. Rule 9: Don't give my brother any affection around our mom. You may give any type of affection in front of the creatures here or me and father. Melissa and Melanie always will keep them in their place. Rule 9.5: Give affection in front of mama. She like it smile. Rule 10: Melissa and Melanie were our older sisters. One of my brother's exes accused Melissa of throwing away mom's food, and when Melanie tried to defend her, they were both killed by mom and the ex was killed as well. Don't be afraid of them, as long as you're nice to me and him, there's nothing they will do to you. Rule 12: Don't go into anyone's room but mine and my brother's. That's one way to get killed by the creatures, my mom, or Melissa and Melanie. You might see something you're not supposed to. I barely escaped alive last time. Rule 13: Don't go to the basement, they roam down there and it smells like a C0 rips down there. Dad works down there as well, so you can only go down there if you're accompanied by him. You may watch him work, but don't touch his tools. If you do, he'll leave you down there and lock the door, letting them have their way with you. Rule 14: If a little girl tugs on your pants/skirt/dress, look down at her and tell her she looks like a princess and give her a head pat. She'll tell her mom about it and she'll protect you. They are Kelly and Kristen. The only ex of my brother who will somewhat like you. She was a teen mom and when mom found out, she butchered Kristen and cooked Kelly. Rule 14.5: Be mean to little girl. She bad. Smile. Rule 15: When dinner is done, wait for mom to leave before offering your food to the creatures. They might take it and will be too full to eat you. Rule 16: Walk upstairs with me and my brother. If we ask you to get something from any room but ours, ch0k my brother and slam my head into the wall. That's not us. We will be up in a few minutes. You're welcome to talk to any of the named ghosts/creatures I mentioned. Just make sure if you talk to Kelly or Kristen, you followed Rule 14. Rule 17: When I come up after the events of Rule 16 may have happened, make sure to look at my hair clip color. If it's purple, you're okay and you can spend the night with us or leave. Everyone will agree with your decision automatically. If it's yellow, ask about our older sisters. They're banned to be talked about, but they'll know what to do and make sure you get out of this house alive, which does mean you won't be staying the night. If it's blue or black, push both me and my brother aside and scream. Run as fast as you can. To save some time, call out for the named creatures or my father. Rule 16.5: Stay the night no matter hair clip color. Color does not matter smile. Rule 17: When we all sit down, mom will come up and ask us if we want dessert, say no for all of us. She'll poison yours, she adds these weird violent pills to my brother's, and I'll somehow forget I'm allergic to the sweets we have. I know, Mom purposely bought those to make fun of me, and so when I forget about my allergy, I'll have a reaction and die. Rule 18: If you feel someone's hand somewhere on your body, but both of mine and my brother's hands are far from you, stay still and close your eyes and try not to breath. I'll eventually notice and you may open them back up when you feel them leave you. Rule 18.5: Keep eyes open and eat lots smile. Rule 19: If you hear us mention any siblings we have, pretend you know about them and laugh with us. Mom's food makes us really loopy and makes us believe in people who don't exist. The only siblings we had were Melissa and Melanie. We don't have any more. You'll risk us turning on you if you don't play along. Rule 20: If you're safe, here's what will happen with both scenarios. If you stay the night, you are safe and can leave the next morning. Don't say goodbye to anyone alive other than me. My brother is unstable in the mornings and will mistake you for the ex who took our sisters away from us. He killed her. He wants our sisters back. Make sure to say goodbye to Melissa and Melanie, and make sure to say sorry about the accident. Kristen and Kelly will follow you home and prevent you from getting hurt. Please don't question how they got in your car. Don't even acknowledge them. If you leave after dinner, say goodbye to me, Father, Mom, my brother, and say one final goodbye to the creatures. Mom won't hear the last goodbye, so you're good. Leave the house and don't mention the dinner to anyone else. Nobody here or anywhere will remember you leaving or you coming to our house. Now that you've read the rules, get ready. Don't be late. Next story of this video. Posted by you/CheekyChunkyman. Rules for house sitting my farm property. Hello and welcome to Kennedy Farm. I will pay you for your troubles once I return from my vacation. Now, I am supplying you with a set of rules for you to follow while watching the property. I will also add some basic details to help. And a small disclaimer, you are not allowed to tell anyone about any events that happen while you are here. You don't want to know the consequences. During your stay, you may see different people arrive at the farm. I'll tell you who they are and any other details about them. Person 1, Janice. Janice comes over to the farm every single day to check on the animals. You can trust her, don't worry. If you need a favor from her, just wait until she is finished with the animals. Person 2, Charlie. Charlie is my nephew, and he likes to spend time with the farm animals and grab some fresh fruit from the garden. He does like to be left alone though, so be mindful. If you ignore him you should be fine. Person 3, Abby. You may see a woman dressed in old ripped clothing from around the 18th century. If she comes to the front door of the house and knocks, let her in. She'll go to the kitchen and make some food for you. But if she goes to the back or side doors, politely ask her to leave. If she doesn't leave, go hide somewhere upstairs, she can go up there. Person 4, Sierra. Sierra is someone you want to avoid. She does not like being interrupted and especially does not like being seen during her activities. You will know when she arrives on the property because the TV in the living room will turn to static. When she arrives, if Janice or Charlie are at the farm, call them into the house calmly. They will understand, don't worry. Those are the people you will encounter. If you happen to see anyone besides them, lock all the doors of the house, grab a weapon and hide. If Janice or Charlie are here when this happens but not in the house, I'm sorry but you have to lock them out. That is the only way you can be safe. Now, on to the basic rules. 1. Everyone on the premises must be near or in the house once the sun goes down. Any closer to the crops, and they'll find you. 2. You are not to interact with any of the animals, unless you are asked to by Janice, besides the barn cat Freddy, and the watchdog Thomas. 3. There must be food out by 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. each day for the dog out, earlier by a few minutes is fine but no later. 4. Never under any circumstance should you be going into the cornfield. The second you enter they will know of your presence and deal with you accordingly. 5. If you are being too loud on the property, there is a chance that they might hear you. If this happens, you will feel the wind becoming stronger and the sky will grow dark around the farm. Your only chance is to get in your car, start driving and hope to your God that you get to the gate before they do. This especially applies when you are alone outside. 6. Every 30 minutes during the day, you must check if the barn doors are open. If so, close the doors and check for any loose animals. Unless Janice is working in there, if you see any simply call for Janice and hide inside the house. 7. If any problems occur, don't bother calling the police. The service isn't good around here and by the time the call goes through, they will have already found you. Well, I believe that's everything I need to tell you. If you have any questions, try and text me, it will go through eventually.